I work with Waterloo Blockchain, where I'm a director. I also involved myself with Solana University. My journey really started with Solana U. It's like really open for everyone to like just come in and be themselves. If you're like finding yourself stuck on a feature, zoom out, look at your entire product. My name is Amy Quinn, and I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, but I am kind of all over the world. I love traveling as well. Solana gave me a really good opportunity to travel, so let's get into it. So I work with a few projects. My local university, University of Waterloo, I work with Waterloo Blockchain, where I'm a director. So we help put on student-focused events and events for alumni. I have a really big student focus in my network and also the type of events I do. I also involve myself with Solana University. I'm a council member there, and I help facilitate student events like the Breakpoint Student Dream Dinner. And currently I am on internship at Helius Labs, where I'm a developer experience engineer. So one of the most important programs I participated in at Solana University was the Accelerator program. Last year, so 2023, they had a program that lasted about 3 to 4 months that had mentors like Donnie Solana and other people in the ecosystem mentoring and guiding these teams to building their accelerator projects. I had a fun project that I was working on at that time about like token gating and creative content. That was really helpful in my journey to becoming a dev. And I think I learned a lot with Donnie's weekly mentorship sessions, and it was definitely really enjoyable. And also building a community around these accelerator teams was also really important to me. I guess like my project or my goal in general is to educate and accelerate crypto development. So what really excites me is seeing individual efforts combining into like a community effort. So it's really cool to me to see everyone kind of working towards similar goals, similar things. For example, in the Toronto community, I actually kickstarted the Solana Toronto meetups, but since then there have been a lot of different meetups that have happened. There's been the Monkey DAO meetups, and there's also been the Super Team Watch parties hosted by someone else in the community, also hosted the Solana birthday party. This year, seeing the decentralized effort come about is probably like the most exciting and my favorite part about like being in the space and doing these initiatives is like other people seeing your initiative and also taking their own initiative to also propagate the effort. My goals are to educate people and help spread accurate information about Solana development. What is coming is like the 1.18 update, Solana update on April 1st. I think it's gonna really impact how Solana's congestion is currently. And like as a developer and like DevRel, my big focus is like really on how the blockchain itself performs and how people are able to use or not use the network. Definitely, I'm just excited, looking forward to, kind of scared for like the network upgrade. That is like the biggest thing I'm looking out for, in addition to just so many like overall tech improvements, changes to like Solana validators, Fire Dancer, MEV. All of that is really interesting, and I think it'll play a role in shaping how Solana grows. So I think this is like a key moment for Solana right now, and I'm just here for it. My journey really started with Solana U. Solana U helped me discover where I could find the Solana Breakpoint Fellowship applications. And that's where like I went to Breakpoint. I met Dana, who was taking care of like the applicants, you know, and I met her there, and I was so excited to meet her, and she was also excited to meet me, which was really great. And that was like one part I really enjoyed, is that like these people that like care about you like as if they're like your like classmate, right? Like so many students. I have a lot of student friends from Solana University. We have our own like social chat. It's very like there's like a camaraderie in a way between students and like their teachers or mentors. and it's like a very tight-knit group. So that I really enjoyed, and I think being in this tight-knit group and like exposing myself to this tight-knit group came through like going to IRL events. So Solana U really opened an opportunity for me to travel globally from Lisbon to Amsterdam to Austin and Boston and New York and like even like Salt Lake City this year. So many places I can go and meet my Solana U friends at. And it's really great to always have this like decentralized community get back together. And when you're students, it's just so much more special because you're like on the same level, you know, you're all looking for internships. You're all like looking to explore projects. Like we were all participating in the Scribes hackathon. So it was like this shared experience that we all hold very valuable. So I think like the shared experience is like what is the most crucial part to Solana U, is that students get to come together and share, the journey. Solana just has a younger energy, like not in the terms of age, but in terms of like students. Like everyone is always a student type energy. Like everyone is always down to learn. Everyone is always like being open to new information, being open to new ways that Solana works or the new meta. And despite bad things happening in the past, and despite bad things still happening right now, people are like, you know, we bond together for like the greater good of Solana. And I know that happens on other chains, but Solana people are like, it just feels different. Like when I host the Solana Toronto meetups, the energy in the room is so different. It's like people being activated because they're like in the presence of other people who are also like similar to them and like can activate their energies. So when that energy gets activated, people are like very forward moving and very like they like to take agency. Like people will like people have been hired as interns out of Solana Toronto. People find jobs or people they want to work with or form like business connections or even follow up from before. So it's like a young professional energy that's here. And you know, like it might be like this energy exists elsewhere. It exists in like traditional banking where people go wear suits and hang out in their office buildings. But this decentralized global energy that like isn't predefined to a specific thing or like way of being or the way you look or the way you dress or like the way you talk, who you have to be. It's like really open for everyone to like just come in and be themselves. And I think that's why like I chose Solana, is because I saw that I could be myself here. My message would be keep zooming out. Like just zoom out. Like if you're like finding yourself stuck on a feature, zoom out, look at your entire product. If the price of like the token is like really high or really low or like not moving, just zoom out on the chart and like it'll all make sense. Like just have a longer time perspective and time frame and like really know what time frame you're setting yourself to. And like once you know that and zoom to that time frame, you can like better chart like where you might go. And it's unsure because crypto, like you never know what the next meta is. You never know what the next thing is. Like one moment it's airdrops, the other moment it's points. Now it's sending money to pre-sale accounts. You know, like you never really know, but it's just like zooming out and knowing, okay, so like I've come this far and I have this much left to go. And however I get there, like I'm gonna get there and I can like plot my course and this is what I'm gonna do. So like I think having that like certainty and comes from zooming out and looking at the full picture. So like always take a look at the full picture before like you think you're gonna make a big move, because like it might go like this. You never know, but like sometimes it might go up, and that's just kind of the nature of the ecosystem we're in. So yeah, just zoom out, get used to it.